Here we have Archie's Madhouse for you. This is number 43 in the series by Archie Comics from 1965, so going back quite a way. Ooh, look at that. So we've shown you the front cover, we've shown you the back cover, and I'll get to this in a moment as we go through. And let the light shine on it. Now, I can tell you every little bit of damage and issues, and still I'm probably bound to miss something here or there. So rather than take my word for it, we're going to let you see the entire thing. I'm going to shine the light all over it, up and down, back and forth. We'll let it wiggle jiggle all the way down so you can use your best judgment. I'll point out things that might not be obvious, like this little bit of splitting on the spine. You got some ticks, you got some stuff right there, and then the same on the back. So we'll show you all the way along here. But what I definitely want to point out is this. That way you get a chance to use your best judgment in determining what it is that you want, but there's obviously some back paper loss. Now, it is a book from 1965, so considering the age, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's still a nice readable copy as we show you some of these interior pages. You'll get a chance to look at this and determine for yourself quality and condition of the brightness of the page, stress, if any, on the spine here. We're looking for any kind of water damage or mold or mildew. Luckily, we're not seeing any of that either. And then finally, I'll show you this. With books that are more kid-friendly or more kid-geared, sometimes young Johnny or Jill would write her name or his name in there. We're not seeing that, so that's fantastic. And you'll get a chance to see a little bit more of the front cover by seeing the back of it. So there you go. Now you have all the information you need on whether or not this should go into your collection and what you need to bid to do that. We're moving on to number 100 of Madhouse Comics right here. This is from November of 1975. We'll flip it over on the back so you can see that as well. And then, again, I'm going to shine that light hither and yon everywhere all over it. We'll do the wiggle jiggle so you can use your best judgment and use your opinion of grade to determine what you think this might be. We'll do the same on the back, and we do this in 4K. We try not to take up too much of your time. You've got a busy day. Your time is important. As I open it up to the interiors right here, but we do this in 4K so you can stop, go back, go forward, zoom in, and really take a look at it. Not only that, but we've got all these photos in the catalog at TheBigToyAuction.com so you can peruse them at your leisure and see what you want. And finally right here we've got Madhouse Annual number 9 by Archie Comics. This is an older one, as you can see, and it's seen some better days. Of course, haven't we all? Nice big thick bunch of pages for only a quarter. Can you imagine? Alright, so this one has some issues. We'll see how well that cover is on when we go into the interiors, but there's lots of stress here on the spine, some tearing, lots of creasing, etc. right along here. Something that a good press and clean would probably help out quite a bit. I don't know if that would solve all that ails this one. This has seen better days right here. It's creased and a little bit of paper loss right there, and then some more of the same on the spine. So I'm going to take extra care to show you that. So it's not paper loss, it's just a tear, but it's still a tear. We'll show you some of the interior pages, which are looking great. So really a nice readable copy, a good reader to put into your collection if you're just looking to fill some holes. And then, yeah, lots of stress on that spine. It's starting to come off, but the staples are still holding that cover on, at least for the time being. And we will do our level best to make sure that that's how it reaches you. Again, from 1971 for a 50-year-old comic. Not looking too bad, but still could use some work. This is Madhouse Annual number 9.